What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. This week we have the Lackey Grand Prix number 5, first round of Top Cut, which is just a single elimination of the top 4 players after Swiss, the number 1 seed, which was yours truly, plays the number 4 seed, which was Seth, which is the game you're about to see, and the number 2 seed, which actually I don't remember who was the 2 and the 3, but John Early and Jonathan Gomez were the number 2 and 3 seed. One of them was one of them, and the other was the other. So, not necessarily in that order. Um, they played already. They played last Saturday, and I believe John live streamed it on Twitch. So, hopefully, you guys were able to catch that. If not, it might still be on Twitch for a little bit. I guess I'm not entirely sure how that works. It's not really my platform, but if you can't find it, then just bug John until he downloads it and uploads it to YouTube or something like that. I'm not sure how that has to work exactly, but you can bug him about it so that you guys can watch that. I know I want to watch it at some point. That would be pretty cool. And but in the meantime, you're stuck with this game, which was pretty fun. I had heard rumors of Seth's kind of 100 card monstrosity that he had been doing well with throughout the Lackey Grand Prix number 5. I'm not sure how many times he used it or if it was the same, or what tweaks he made and that kind of stuff, but or really what it was even composed of. I just heard like 100 cards and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I wasn't sure if he was going to use it, but I was excited to see what it was if he did, which he did. So hopefully you guys are excited to see that as well. But what am I playing? Well, it's kind of this mess right in front of you here. It's kind of very very rainbowy offense here and relatively straightforward defense, which a lot of times in a deck that's as splashy as this, it probably means there's a combo that we're trying to do, which is in fact the case. So our friend Edgar the Wise, as he's known on Discord, discovered this combo. Why did my phone think that I was talking to Google? Okay. So Edgar the Wise on Discord, he discovered this combo at one point. I mean, I think kind of just by happenstance, like he um, asked about like, hey, does High Priest Plot protect from a new beginning? And we're like, yeah, because it's not in play anymore. And so what High Priest Plot says, you may negate a good card or reserve a good card from opponent's hand. That's usually the part that I'd say most people care about, or like that's in most of its uses. The first sentence there is what's really paid attention to, because a lot of times it's played in territory to negate like a storehouse or maybe like a Jonah or maybe an Akeem or something, so you can use your artifacts. So either negate a good card for a phase or reserve a good card from opponent's hand if you're doing a little bit of hand control kind of stuff. Hit one of their dominants and tuck it away in the reserve, which can be great with like Herodias. So that's a little side combo, I guess, in this deck. I don't know, not really a side combo, just a nice little coincidence. But anyways, the second sentence on here is protect Meatclaw Souls and your evil cards from good cards, which normally is only going to be useful in battle, but if you play this in your preparation phase, then during that preparation phase, all Meatclaw Souls and then your evil cards are going to be protected from good cards, which includes your own good cards. And then High Priest Plot is going to be in the discard, which means it's not targetable for things that, say, negate protect abilities. And so you play that in your preparation phase, and then you drop a new beginning, as long as you have Unity, Flood Survivors, which we've got Noah, so that's, should be good enough as long as we can bounce everybody else here with something like Go Away. We can play a new beginning, which negates protect abilities, which targets only cards in play, and so that's why like pitching Gopher would activate it on a Noah's Ark and set-aside area, protects it from being shuffled. It's kind of like someone was planning that out there when they were making the cards. And so if it is your turn, you banish a new beginning, you shuffle all cards in play, set areas in hands, each player must draw 8, restart the current phase. I'm sure most of you are probably familiar with this card, or at least somewhat familiar, because someone at some point probably played it and you were like, what, that's crazy, we're kind of like starting the game over. Except if you play High Priest Plot first, then all of your evil cards are going to be protected from being shuffled, and you're kind of resetting the game state, or the I guess not really the game state, your lost souls and discard piles, or your redeemed lost souls and discard piles and everything stay the same, but everything else gets shuffled and reset. So you're kind of resetting the board state, we'll put it that way. But with all of your evil cards still out, you're kind of tipping the scale in your favor, I guess. Which, this is a similar concept to what I used at Nationals in Type 2 multiplayer last year. So at 2021, which was the last Type 2 multiplayer, or the last official multiplayer categories at Nationals. May they rest in peace. But what I did is I was using 4 of the enhancement of New Beginnings, and then a Syrian defense with House of Rimmon, which I can look it up here. Turn this off. There we go. House of Rimmon protects your evil characters in your territory from shuffle, capture, and discard unless Elisha is in play. Fortunately, not too many people are playing Elisha, so I was able to play a New Beginning with my evil characters all protected from shuffle, so they would stick around. And then I was also happened to be protecting Lost Souls from shuffle with the Thorn's Lost Soul, and then had the Pig's Lost Soul as well to prevent the drawing on a New Beginning, which works because the enhancement of New Beginning can be prevented. Basically, it was just about trying to draw 3 when I restart my new turn, and then hopefully I find a hero or a star ability that lets me get a hero, or something like that. It was kind of fun. But anyways, this is kind of a similar concept, but it's a single-use version that so when Edgar the Wise discovered this on he seemed like he had kind of been thinking about it a little while, but he messaged me on Discord and was like, hey, I'm kind of busy, but I was just kind of curious like what your thoughts on this were, and if the combo like you think is worth building around, which is awesome. Like, you guys should totally send me this kind of stuff, because it's the kind of thing that I like to play around with, and see if it's worth making a video about, or at least just running it in a deck. And that's kind of what I had told him, is I was like, it seems like a pretty cool combo, but it seems like it might be best just being like incidental in a deck that's already somewhat established, or like can already use those cards separately fairly well. And so something like a Flood deck could use it pretty well, or like a Resetti deck, which is what we've got going on here. So I was like, let's just try it out. I'll put this deck together and just kind of see how it goes. And I got some advice from Jared and Jay about Resetti. I sent them the deck list there, just to get some of their thoughts and ideas, see if they thought the offense would work out with the Resetti stuff. And it's a really good thing I did send it to them, though, because at that point the deck was at 56 cards and I forgot to put in a New Beginning. I had 7 other dominants in here, just didn't have a New Beginning, which that's like part of the combo. So if I had gotten to the game without a New Beginning, that would have been kind of embarrassing. Kind of make the video a lot more boring too. But anyway, that ended up pushing me up to, or like I just figured out a card to cut. I was kind of moving some stuff between the deck and the reserve, and then I just brought it up to 57, added that extra dominant, which was a New Beginning. So that's how we ended up at 57, I suppose, and got some ideas from them. And the offense was pretty much already together and looks similar to how it is. So it's kind of if you're looking at this and thinking like, Jaden, what were you thinking? Well, that was mostly on me. But yeah, they definitely had some useful tips as well. Um, and so, where do we really go with the defense here? My thoughts are kind of scattered. This is actually like the second time that I recorded this, because the first time my face was down here because I forgot to move it around. So now I'm just trying to think of what I've said and what I haven't said. And it's late. I'm tired. So let's try to get through this intro quickly. Okay, so if my evil cards are going to be protected and I'm going to reset, I kind of wanted to at least build around like maybe not fully, like the deck isn't fully built around that, but it's going to take advantage of that when it does happen. And it's relatively easy to make happen. Like High Priest plot, you can search for that with like Clinging to Power. I can search for it with Galileans. I can grab it with Lawless. Getting to a New Beginning really isn't that hard. I didn't put the Annunciation in here. That might be a good consideration since we've got some Nativity peeps in here. But I've also got Crowd's Choice to just help get whatever is needed. The most difficult piece to get to maybe is Go Away, to bounce everybody but Noah. But that's kind of how we ended up in, I guess High Priest Spot is how we ended up in black. Go Away just kind of fits nice, and I initially had Surreptitious Scheme in here, but I didn't really want to run the Meek-Law Souls to get with it. So we've got Herod's Treachery to help set that up, and the reason that we're doing gold is because there's some decent synergy with black, and then also, I think probably at this point, the two most annoying evil characters to like keep around after you reset are going to be Priest of Zeus and Herodias. So Priest of Zeus kind of shuts down their drawing, or at least makes them think 2 or 3 times before they actually decide to draw, and then Herodias locks them out of the reserve, locks them out of your reserve as well, which can be nice with all of these star abilities that are discarding cards from reserves and all that jazz, and thieves trying to steal stuff from your reserve. So I figured having both of these around after doing a reset would definitely kind of help to tip the scales in your favor. And also, since it says evil cards, not just evil characters, we got Babel and Jerusalem here as well. Babel to slow them down even more, and Jerusalem to help keep me going, keep me refreshing cards even after the reset. So then where did the offense come from? Well, it had to be Resetti something sort of like, it didn't have to be, it could have been Flood, but I wanted to do Resetti because it's just kind of a fun deck to play, and it's actually fairly meta relevant right now with all of the fast setup that people can be doing with cards like Numerous as a Stars, and with offenses that actually look relatively similar to this, at least this little Nativity pile right here with Star of Bethlehem, and there's lots of stuff that can fit with this, I think, and so of course my mind generally goes to posties, because posties are awesome, and so and they give you the meek heroes necessary. Nativity doesn't really have that many meek heroes, and so if I'm trying to also get 3 nails in here for the Resetti portion of it, then I figured posties would be worth a shot trying them out. We've got some of the usual suspects here. I guess I don't know if David's really a usual suspect, but he is for me at least. So he's I think having him in there to go to Jehoshaphat or Matan in the reserve, and then also I put in Jehu as well to help with kind of the hand control aspect, because basically we're just resetting, controlling, and then controlling the resources they have available in hand to be able to block. Like not a single battle winner here. I guess Emmaus Road could be, but probably not. Angel Appears maybe could be, but probably not. So yeah, we're pretty light on battle awareness, and we're just relying on being able to attack the hand after a reset, or just happen to get to a far enough advantage to where you're just attacking the hand and then slowing them down with cards like Elizabeth and Akeem and all the evil stuff that I mentioned. And we're also running the Golden Cross combo in here as well. I know, no Crown of Thorns, but it just doesn't quite work as well with the way that this deck is running. Like if you can like guarantee, sort of guarantee that you're good to go first, then Golden Calf is better. You want to have Golden Calf active first. But if you're kind of playing the odds and are probably going to have to respond, then that's where you want Crown of Thorns, because it cannot be prevented. But it doesn't stop their evil enhancements, and so yeah, Golden Calf is going to be better in a deck like this, where if I'm resetting with 3 nails or a new beginning, then I'll have an opportunity to activate Golden Calf. So yeah, a little bit of reasoning behind there. If you can run both, if you can fit both in your deck, maybe go for it. Might be worth it, especially against a deck like this, which can go off pretty crazy fast with Numerous and Star of Bethlehem and Coming Prince to get it back and all that. So it's kind of it's a weird little mishmash of offenses here, kind of themes, but I think it works together fairly well. I mean, like, full disclosure, this is the only game that I've played with it so far. At least as of the recording of this, the game you're about to watch is the only one I've actually played. But I did a fair amount of gold fishing and just kind of testing out the concepts, and to where I can fairly confidently say that it's decent. It's a pretty solid combination, and it works together better than you might expect. And Joshua works great with Star of Bethlehem. There's lots of like top deck stuff like Numerous, and I guess, even Eliezer top deck Jehu's Sword for my reserve. Like, there's just a number of synergies that work well with Star of Bethlehem and Joshua. Star of Bethlehem plus Zerubbabel is pretty cool, because you can play Herod's Temple from your deck. Just stuff like that with David, even if they have generic human warrior. So if they're have their abusive soldiers or Herod's Guard or something like that, you can just snag him with David. So yeah, definitely some cool synergies here. And then Gabriel being able to ban to a gospel hero, which Eliezer and Eliud both are. Also Akeem, but he's probably not going into battle. Maybe, I don't know. So anyways, and Simeon, he kind of helps with the hand control aspect. And yeah, so this offense doesn't necessarily need to be a Resetti offense. So you could take out Noah, and you could take out a New Beginning, and just run it, or trim down a few more cards and get down to 50, and you'd probably have a fairly decent deck. You can maybe trim down a little bit of the defense and adjust it a little bit so that you're not necessarily playing to the High Priest plot aspect. But yeah, it's just kind of a fun deck to play, and just kind of has this incidental combo that we're going to be trying to make use of. And then last thing I'll mention before we get into the game is, with this combo, it protects your evil cards and also protects Meek Lost Souls. So in order to optimize for that, make sure that you have a Lost Soul to go after once you play a New Beginning, I decided putting cards like Malachite Slave, which once captured becomes a Meek Lost Soul in your opponent's Land of Bondage, and then also Harvest, which creates a Meek Lost Soul token in your opponent's Land of Bondage, and Imitate can create more. If they rescue Harvest, you make another one. So just making sure that I have options available, because if you're listening to the podcast, not this week but the week before, I think John mentioned how he was using the wrong Melchizedek, and he needed Soul Gen for his Resetti deck. So this is it's definitely making sure, or I was definitely making sure that I wasn't going to run into that issue, and that's why I love having Matan in reserve with David to just fish him out. So plenty of options there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all the things that I wanted to touch on with this deck. I'm just trying to do a last glance over here to make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys, because I think this is a pretty fun deck, and I would be thrilled to see it out there, people trying it out. It takes a little while, I think, to get all of the sequencing and stuff right. So definitely do some goldfishes and get some practice games in with it. But I think it's pretty fun. So give it a shot. Let's go ahead and get into the game. But first, a quick word from, well, I guess it's from me. I keep on doing this because that's what I feel like most YouTubers do, is like a quick word from our sponsors. But no, it's actually a word from me about our sponsor over at Your Turn Games. So check it out. This video is sponsored by Your Turn Games, a retailer of Redemption CCG with various products such as singles, sealed product, and great deals on bundles like battle boxes and grab bags. They also have pre-built decks such as Challenger decks in the $55 range, Contender decks in the $80 to $95 range, and Champion decks in the "this deck just placed at Nationals last year" range. They also have card supplies to keep you caught up on all of your gaming needs, and at no cost to you, they have Redemption resources such as the latest Redemption news, rules, tournaments that are coming up, and Redemption content such as this. So head on over to yourturngames.biz today, and a big thank you to them for supporting this content. Okay, here we go. Get to face the 100 card monstrosity here.
Yeah.
Alright, I drew one lost soul.
Nice. Always
and
a plus.
Rolled a 4.
I will roll a 1.
Okay. Do I want to go first? Is the question.
It's a good question.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna hope it doesn't hurt. So you can go ahead. I guess we have any stars.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you have any stars you want to activate?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good as well, so
All right,
that works out.
take us away.
I'll activate. Yeah. I'll activate Golden Calf,
You.
Magnifying Multitude, and Elizabeth. And then I'll play Crouch Choice. Oh, whoops. Oh, there we go.
Playing it as good or evil?
Good.
Okay.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. And I'll be putting him in my hand for right now. And then I'll attack with Matthew, Mikify him, and I'll look at your hand.
Yep.
Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yeah, that's X6. Very interesting hand, I must say. Was not expecting that collaboration of cards.
Well, that's kind of the idea, right?
Yeah. I'll draw my 6 here. And then it looks like it'll be your block.
Okay, cool. Well, I like what you were doing here. I'm gonna block with Slave, Capture, go to my deck, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, is that better?
I don't know. Better. It's a good question.
What are the odds you have a negate? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this. We're gonna go for Outsiders.
Okay.
And I will underdeck Golden Calf, Matthew, and Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Your special initiative.
Yeah. So in special initiative, I have a chance to negate that, right? I can't like play something to add a hero to battle, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So Kath, Elizabeth, and Matthew are under deck.
Yep.
Bottom of deck. Okay.
Any other effects then?
No.
Alright.
Well. Play Fortress of Antonia.
Very nice.
The Expatriator. Legion. Let's see. I'll play the Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll play Peter's Meek. And Herod's Temple.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will play Spirit is a Dove.
Discard phase, Resurrection. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
I guess we'll find out. Grab delivered.
Yep. Or wait, it has to be a New Testament.
Oh, right. Can I just go for?
Yeah, you should
Can I
go
go
for
for
Emmaus
Emmaus?
Road. Yeah.
Emmaus Road, then. Yeah, there you go.
I trust that you got it in there.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. You'll probably see it.
Still need a search function for Lackey decks at some point for Type 2 and whatnot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright, so before you discard that, can I play a
there
dominant?
it is.
Okay, cool. Can I play a dominant?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna play 3 Woes as evil to negate 4 drachma coin.
Okay. Alright. Cool. And then I guess it's your turn.
Cool. I will use the Star Undelivered to discard your top card since 4 drachma coin is negated. Kind of works out.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I just put that on top of there.
Oh.
It didn't shuffle. There we go.
Alright.
You probably like that better anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Emmaus Road going bye-bye isn't too bad, but... Okay, upkeep. No Lost Soul to imitate. I suppose I could imitate your Meek Lost Soul, right?
Ooh.
I will keep Woes on your 4 drachma coin.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And let's see. got some options here. Alright, let's play Clinging to Power. Go to my deck for... I don't think I can do that guy. Could do her.
She's a pretty good target.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this guy.
Makes sense.
Need an actual Herod.
Yeah.
Bottom of deck. We'll go ahead and drop him down. And I will play Herod's Treachery. And
Nice.
grab a New Testament Evil card from my deck, which will be... I think I want Jerusalem.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and drop that as a fortress.
Cool.
And let's put down 1 artifact, 2 artifact, and...
Three artifacts.
That would be the next logical step, right? I'll think about that. In the meantime, I'm going to play a good crowd's choice.
Cool.
And I will find...
A good card.
Let's do this good card. He seems pretty good.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah. I put that in my discard, right? Yeah, okay. Then let's turn over the cross. And let's put down... put down David. And I will make a rescue attempt with Gabriel. I guess I will negate outsiders for, yeah, no effect. And we'll go Band-Aid Expatriator. And now, I think I want this one. Go to Magnifying Multitude, and I will draw 2. And just such a nice little offense for me to borrow here.
Yeah.
So negate evil cards with toughness 5 or greater.
My initiative?
Yep.
I'll withdraw them all.
It gets tossed by the cross.
Oh, right.
I take it you'd like to decrease Gabriel?
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Sweet. Then... Maybe I should have done that. Alright, let's play... This might be kind of lame. Play Numerous as the Stars. Reveal Delivered into Keem. Go to my deck for... yeah, let's do Elizabeth and Noah.
Seems like 2 solid choices.
Yeah. They go together somewhat. So we'll put down Elizabeth. Noah as Meek. Put down Akeem. And I'll play Delivered to activate my own Golden Calf. And I feel like that was a reasonable enough turn, so I will go ahead and pass it to you.
Cool. Hmm. I think I'm gonna woes on your Akeem here, so that'll make that evil.
Mm-hmm. Should have left the cross up, I guess.
I'll destruction the calf.
Nice.
Thank you. And I'll activate Book of the Covenant and grab his sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I'll activate that to discard your woes.
Yep.
Yep. And I'll play Golgotha to grab somebody. Yeah, let's do Antiochus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll lay him down. Let's go Expatriator, and I will get rid of your Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
Seems legit to me. Banded to your Gabriel.
It's only a 411, so
Oh no.
it's not gonna be too great.
That ruins everything, all my plans. Oh
Yep.
no. And I'll negate an evil card. I guess Outsiders. I know it does nothing, but that's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Legion, who will draw 3.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I block.
Yeah.
Alright, let's throw out Outsiders.
Cool.
And your gospel heroes are protected from lone evil characters.
Yeah, except for this guy. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you were talking about Herod's Temple.
Oh, yeah. I will... I'm gonna underdeck your 4 drachma coin.
Should have
Actually,
used that. Oh.
No, I'm gonna underdeck your 3 woes. And draw 2.
Okay. Then drew 2 cards. Think I'm just gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. That seems good.
If that's all right. If that's all right with you.
Man, so many dominants with 100 cards.
You know, right? I will actually discard this and draw 4.
Now it's negated by Hakeem again.
Oh, right.
I think you
never
forgot to shuffle your deck after something.
I probably did. There we go. Coolios. Yeah, your turn.
Okie doke. This is interesting game, that's for sure. Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of back and forth so far.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and use the star ability, I suppose, to discard an evil card from your reserve.
Oh no.
Um,
Reveal to all.
there we go.
I got a
Goliath.
lot of
Wait a second.
ele-
You've got 2 futile inquisitions in here.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, you can do that.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah.
What about it? No. Um,
You got a problem?
100 cards. Okay, that's right. I feel like
I
getting
got
rid
a
of
lot
one
of
of them is not quite as interesting then. I suppose I will I'll get rid of. Yeah, I'll get rid of the foreign horses.
Alright. No foreign horses.
And I've
Pick
got
some.
a Galileans. Do I want to use that? Don't think I do.
Passing on the Galileans.
Yeah. Alright, no more upkeep triggers. Let's see. You've got 4 cards in hand?
Yeah.
Hmm.
4 and only 4. Question is, what can I do with that 4?
That is the question. Let's start with a Golgotha. Go to my deck for Herodias. And we'll try to make it harder for you to do anything with that 4.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you can still do stuff with the 4. I just don't want you going to your reserve with,
The
that dude.
4.
Yeah. Um, Alright, I'm gonna play Virgin Birth on Elizabeth to take a human hero from my deck.
How dare you?
And let's go for Zerubbabel.
Okay.
And I will flip over Book of the Law. And I can't bounce your dude because he's protected. So I will bounce. I can't bounce Gabriel either. Alright, I won't bounce anyone.
Out.
I'm gonna
Cool.
put. I'm not. I'm going to put down Eliud. Put down Zerubbabel. Yeah, I think we gotta do this. I'm gonna play an Angel Appears to play a Gospel Angel for my deck since you have hand advantage. I will play the Heavenly Host. Make a Heavenly Host token.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then I am going to play Mayhem.
Okay.
On the bright side, you get 2 more cards.
Wow.
Alright, and then I will play Simeon, make another Heavenly Host token. I will put down the Priest of Zeus. I'll put down Babel as a fortress. And I will play Star of Bethlehem. Was a nice draw. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can do 6. So we'll do star. We'll do virgin birth. We'll do delivered. From in play, I'll do Zerubbabel, Eliud, and I'll do Akeem, I think. Yeah. So we'll top deck an OT card from a reserve. I will top deck the Coming Prince. I will discard an evil card from your reserve, which will be... let's do one of these now. And I will discard the top card of your deck. And I will... I did that one. I will play a temple for my deck with Zerubbabel. Grab Herod's Temple. We'll look at my top 6. Well, actually, no, let's draw 6 with Star of Bethlehem first. Which I probably should have done after top decking for Sacrifice, but it will. Make a Harvest Token for you. And now I'll use Virgin Birth to look at my top 6. And I will underdeck Virgin Birth to take Coming Prince. Send to bottom of deck. Okay. That goes to discard. That can go there. I will play Teaching in Parables to negate Herod's Temple this turn. I will reserve an evil card in your hand. Oh boy. Okay, well that's not too bad. Reserve a hero from opponent's hand. Protect gold characters from the next... Okay, let's reserve that guy. And then... I suppose probably can make a rescue now. I will go with David. I will ban to King Jehu in reserve. Exchange him with Zerubbabel. And use Jehu to discard Herod Antipas. Convert Zerubbabel to Meek to draw 2. And ban to Eliud to make you discard from hand or territory, so I guess hand.
There you
go. Right. Well, I don't know. I guess. I will put down the Herdsman of Gerar. And I'm at 8, so I think I will pass the turn there.
Okay. So let's go Expatriator to negate Herodias.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, no, not Herodias. Babel and Underdeck it.
Okay.
And Gabriel. Then that'll negate Herodias. And to let's see. Who do I want to ban to? Yeah, let's just do Legion of Angels.
Mm-hmm.
And draw 3. There you go.
Okay. I will trigger Priest of Zeus. And I will discard Herod's Temple. And then yeah, let's block with Herod Archelaus. And I will discard a good card from your reserve.
Alright.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
My initiative.
Seems like it.
Alright. I will play my Futile Inquisition.
Oh no. Yeah, it seems fine. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Can I have your Gabriel there? Laying down Angel of Warning. And then I can say it's your turn.
Okay. Draw 3. Alright. I will use the Star on Emmaus Road to look at your hand. At the Herod's Guard. Okay.
All the good stuff.
Okay. So let's I don't think I had any upkeep stuff, so let's do Solomon's Dream on Zerubbabel. And we'll go grab Joshua. A little late to the party, but it's alright.
Just a tad.
Yeah. And then we'll put him down, and I believe I would like play the Coming Prince, and I think I want to get back teaching him parables. Yeah. So we'll top deck that, draw it with Joshua. And then I will play Emmaus Road to grab the first sacrifice for my reserve.
Okay.
And I will play the first sacrifice to underdeck Herod's Guard. And I will play Teaching in Parables to reserve the other evil guy. And then I will let's see. Do yeah, I think we just go with rescue with David and ban 2 Matan in my reserve to play Lost Soul from your deck.
Alright.
I'll grab that one. And that's my rescue.
Cool. There you go.
And I do indeed have them.
Alright. Well, good game.
Yeah, good game. That was a lot more worrisome on turn 1 than, that you not having a negate for the outsiders, I feel like, is what saved me there.
Yeah.
I was like, and I almost went to Herdsman just to get the draw 6, and maybe that would have been good too, but I was like, yeah, I think if I can hopefully stop the Golden Calf and the Elizabeth, because I was holding on to Clinging to Power and Herod's Treachery, so I wanted my evil cards working. And I had the woes, so you activated Calf, and I was like, okay, maybe that's okay. But then you put down Elizabeth, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not.
Maybe it's not okay.
Because you had the 2 layers.
Yeah.
But, and having his sacrifice for the woes was nice, though.
Yeah, that was... I like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So how many unique characters did you have doubled up?
I don't know exactly. Let's see here.
It's like some of the Herods I feel like I'd want to have 2 of, but then...
I don't think I had very many unique ones doubled up.
Okay. I suppose if you just have 2 Herod's Guards, then you don't really need 2 copies of the Herods.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, I just have 2 Herod's Guards and 2 Herod's Executioners.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, I like the creativity with going to 100 cards. Seemed like it had been doing well for you.
Yeah, it has been doing pretty well, except for, that game, but...
Right.
I'll have to figure out a way to stop all that.
Yeah.
Hopefully something.
Yeah, I was kind of going for... I was actually going for the High Priest plot with the New Beginning thing that Egger the Wise, his Discord name, discovered. Is just like... What's that?
I was like, is that a thing now?
I'm gonna try to see if it's a thing. It was like, because he used High Priest plot to protect your... to protect me, Lost Souls, and my evil cards from good cards. So I kind of was wanting to build around like Priest of Zeus and Herodias, and then like, some nice other evil characters to have around. So then, once this is discarded, it protects them from good cards so that they stick around when you play a New Beginning.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be worth trying out, but yeah, I think...
I mean, it worked here.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I that was kind of the backup plan. I was like, so if Outsiders doesn't work here, then hopefully I draw into a new beginning, or I can find three nails because I had that into as kind of the pressure release valve, I guess.
Yeah,
But so, anyways, well,
pretty
thanks
much.
for the game. Glad
Yep.
you're able to get the timing worked out here.
Yeah, for sure. You have a great night.
Yeah, catch you later.